Hey, I'm back. Okay, well, this is the final results after I added more black to it because the first time around it was still like a lot of the pink at the bottom, and I didn't want it to be like a brownish, pinkish, reddish color that didn't match my natural color. So I did add quite a bit more black, and as you can see, it's like a reddish, kind of like a burgundy red slash like wine plum kind of red color, which I forgot how much I really love this color in my hair. I haven't had this color in my hair in forever. I used to have this color highlights added to my hair when I first started coloring my hair. Well, shortly after I first started coloring my hair. I was about 21, I think, at the time, and I added this color throughout my hair. But yeah, it looks pretty natural looking, and it feels a lot healthier than it did. I mean, it was really poofy and frizzy before. And I don't know, anytime I add dark to my hair, I feel like it coats my hair, and it just feels a lot shinier and healthier. I guess it's just the color, but this stuff will fade after you wash your hair, so it's gonna look a lot more pink once I wash my hair again. But I mean, it's a temporary fix to get rid of that faded look. Now, like I said, since it was a semi, I covered up a lot of it to like a natural dark brown color, but it still has a lot of that pink in my hair. And then when I added that burgundy color, I kind of mixed it to make it more of a like a yeah dark wine red violet plum kind of color, which I kind of like. It's different. It's been a while since I had that color in my hair, and I think it looks really neat. It kind of brings out more of my Irish heritage, but yeah, it's a pretty color. I'm really happy with the results. I'm sure it's gonna fade after some time because red normally does, and this is just a semi solution or semi color, the semi permanent. Sorry, semi permanent color from Color Brilliance. It's the Ion collection. You get it at Sally's. I think it's like $8 or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna last for a while until I wash it, and then once I wash it, the color will fade. Like instantly, it'll just come out. So I'm just gonna keep making sure that I just treat it, and I'm trying not to wash it because I want my hair to get back to a natural state. So I'm gonna keep it this color for a little while, and then see how it looks once it fades. Maybe I'll go dark again and add more darkness to it because I have a lot of dark. If not, then maybe I could add a different color, like more purple or more reds to the faded pink. But right now, I'm pretty happy with the color results. I think it looks really nice and natural looking. It doesn't look as bad as it was with all the faded pink. But like I said, this is just a temporary fix, so it's not going to stay in my hair. The only other way to permanently fix it is to get a permanent color or a demi, which a demi lasts about 24 washes or something like that. So it's not as damaging to your hair if you use a demi, but it will wash out gradually and then it will fade out with the sun and everything. So I might do that. I had to go pick up some color for that because I don't have any. All I have is the semi because semi is the best if your hair is permanently damaged and super fragile. You don't want to add any more chemicals to your hair, so get a semi. So if you know what stage your hair is in after you bleached it, if it's still like really fried and damaged, you want to get the semi because the semi doesn't have any peroxide or any ammonia added to it. And I love this stuff because it does have the aloe vera, the Pro V B vitamins, silk protein, the jojoba oil, and the vitamin E. And that's probably why my hair feels so amazing. It's because of all that stuff inside my hair. Plus, doing coconut oils really does help. And then when I blew dry my hair a bit, I also added this stuff to it, which I don't know if anyone out there is familiar with this stuff, but apparently it's really good for your hair color, and it's really great stuff. This is the Anti-Fade Complex Pure Volume Blow Dry Amplifier. Anytime I blow dry my hair, I add like a quarter size amount of this in there, and it's lasted me forever. I mean, I've had that for maybe 2 years. So it's a good buy. And I was lucky enough to come by this. Actually, believe it or not, this was used and it was almost a full bottle. Maybe just like this much was missing out of it, just the top part. And I got this at Salvation Army for like $1 or $2. I was really shocked. I was like, wow, this is a great steal. So go to your Goodwill, Salvo, and see if they have hair products. You never know what they're going to have. You might be surprised and come along a great steal like this, because this is normally like 15, $20 for a bottle. Or maybe, probably more. I don't know. It just depends. But you can get it at a salon anywhere, or they carry them in the grocery stores now. So, but back in the day, they were only in salons, and now they're everywhere. So get a bottle of that when you blow dry your hair, or any of their line of products really helps to keep that color in. But I also love John Frieda's Radiant Red. They discontinued it for a while, but then they brought it back. So I think I found it last year, and I've had this forever as well. Like, because, I mean, I don't really like to stay red for a very long time. I do love red, but I only like it, like, some of the time, you know? Like, the way it is right now is how I like it best, where it's, like, brown and red. I've never been bright, bright red. I've only had, like, bright highlights throughout my hair, because I just prefer to be brunette versus a redhead. I mean, I love red hair, don't get me wrong. It's amazing looking. But it's just a pain in the butt to keep up with. And brunette hair is the easiest for me anyway, since my hair is super naturally dark. So, but anyways, if you want to keep the red in your hair, get something like this. It's just the conditioner and the shampoo that I have. And it really does help, you know. I mean, you want to make sure you don't wash your hair very often when you have red hair, but when you do need to wash it, get a color protection shampoo. It really does keep that color locked in your hair. So I went ahead and washed that, since I have a lot of that red and pink still in my hair underneath the black. So this way it doesn't fade as often, you know, if you add that when you wash your hair. Even if you do have brunette hair like I do have, but if you have a lot of reds in your hair from previously coloring your hair like I just did, you want to buy that, because you want to make sure that that red undertone stays in your hair as long as it can. So anytime that I do feel like washing my hair, I'm going to use that stuff. And I know my hair has like a lot of dark pigment in it, but that is what I want to use to keep the red in my hair. So I'm going to head and use that just over my dark color, just to keep the red tone in there. So anyways, my hair is starting to air dry a little bit, and you can see that it's still a little frizzy. And once it fully air dry, it's going to be pretty poofy. So then I'm going to go ahead and slather some of this coconut oil on there. I really like the H-E-B Organics coconut oil. For one, it's the cheapest one that I've come across. And it's really silky on your hair. And so it's a little bit harsh. If you put like too much, then your hair will get super oily and super thick. But if your hair is really dried and fried out, you kind of want that. So if your hair is an in-between phase, where mine is kind of at, where it's still pretty dry and poofy, like it was at the beginning of my tutorial, then yeah, you want to make sure you keep slathering that coconut oil to where your hair feels a little oily and greasy. And like I said, pull it back, braid it up, put it in a bun, and the next day it'll be a lot better. The conditioning of your hair will be in a much healthier state anyways after you do that. So yeah, that's my tutorial on temporary fixing that pink faded color out of your hair and making it just more of a natural, darker, reddish plum red color, because you can see that it's still got a lot of that pink tone in there, but it's not as noticeable that it faded out. So now that you added the dark colors over it. So yeah, that's my tutorial. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll keep you tuned once this color fades out and see where I want to go with it. If I want to go lighter, add more red to it, or maybe just keep it this dark color for a while until my hair gets back to natural phase. And then I'll probably go lighter again, because it's summertime, and why not, you know? Maybe I'll go like a chocolate brown color instead. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. Bye for now.